Hey, this is Greenfly Gamer here, and on this particular video what we're going to do is a pickup video. I haven't done one of these yet, so this is my first big haul, probably for the last couple of months collecting. So without further ado, we'll start on my PS2 collection, which are very easy. And most of these I actually got from thrift stores and from a couple of friends that just gave me a couple of copies of random games. So let's just start off. So let's just start off with Max Payne, third-person shooter. Fantastic! I loved it. Bullet time, all the rage when The Matrix came out. So yep, it's a great little game. I enjoyed that one. Black, first-person shooter. Towards the end of the PS2 lifetime, it came out. It was just a balls-to-the-walls first-person shooter. Quite enjoyed. Now, on a couple of these, I've tried to do a couple of things. I got these loose, these particular games. In fact, I got an old Blockbuster, if you can't see that, old Blockbuster case. Now what I did, I just went online and just printed up a quick sleeve for it. Bob's your uncle in my collection. Maybe one day I'll find a full collection, full version of it. But how to go? It's a working game and it's great. Straight off, I got Call of Duty Finest Hour. Again, when you're at a thrift store, you don't get a great deal of selection, so you just kind of randomly pick up games. Again, picking up these things for 50 to $1, you know, you can't really complain too much. And I got another, the Medal of Honor. Now this is the sequel, Rising Sun, from Frontline. I remember playing this when I first got it. Yeah, quite enjoyed. I don't think it was as good as the first one, but yeah. Street Fighter Anniversary. Well, it's just a Street Fighter game. So it's got two versions. It's got Third Strike, Street Fighter 3, and Street Fighter Hyper Fighting. And it's also actually got the animated movie in there. If you haven't seen it and you're a Street Fighter fan, yeah, give it a go. It's not the best, but it'll give you a laugh for an hour or so. Yeah, so Street Fighter. Shadow of the Colossus. It's a game, another game I missed when it originally came out. I don't know really, I haven't actually managed to play this one yet. I got this one off eBay only because everybody said, you've got to have it, you've got to have it, you've got to play it. But I haven't managed to play it yet. And it's on my to-do list, like most of the games. Kendo. Now this was in my Guilty Pleasures video, if you saw that. Again, this is just another one of my favourite games I had originally. I just enjoyed it, very more of a realistic fighting, sort of, as well as you can get. But yeah, another great one, to me. And SOCOM 2. Haven't played it yet, but again, I just found it. It was $1, so yeah, picked it up. Everything's all in there, so quite enjoyed. And of course, when you're at the thrift stores, what's the one franchise that you get more than any? You got EA Sports. Now this is the NBA, NBA Live 08. It's probably towards the I think this was the last one out of the for the PS2 year. I don't know why I picked it up. It was just there. I think I spent no, this one was $1, but yeah, I just picked it up because at that time I couldn't find anything to pick up for the day. So yeah, by all means, you gotta have the odd EA Sports. And Call of Duty 2. I remember playing it, not too much about it, but it's just another Call of Duty game from the original trilogy, when they actually had first-person, player, single-player campaigns. Now they don't really, in my opinion. They tack it on at the end, but yep, Call of Duty 2. And this one recently I just found, Grand Theft Auto 3. what else can you say? It's a bloody brilliant game. It's a classic. I just picked it up again, 50 cents. Another one of my loose games in which I printed up a quick label for it. As you can see, it doesn't fit the box completely. But God of War 2. Absolutely one of the best games on the system, in my opinion. It's gory, action, everything. It's got everything that you could possibly want. And again, I had this loose for from a friend. Metal Gear 2. What can you say? It is one of the better looking games on the PS2 when it came out. Yeah, I picked this up. I think I paid like $8 at one of the retro stores that I go to. Yeah, it's just I just picked it up because, let's face it, you gotta have it in your collection. And Rebel Raiders Operation Hawk. No idea what the hell this is about. It's I'm guessing it's a flight sim along the lines of Ace Combat. Again, picked it up in a thrift store because it was 50 cents. So why not? Splinter Cell. Yes, I never got into Splinter Cell. I don't know why. Maybe it was because I was playing Metal Gear, and at that time I'm like, why do you need 2 stealth games? Obviously, I think throughout the time, I think Splinter Cell's proven a lot better in these early versions. There was a lot more in the stealth elements. Again, now Splinter Cell's pretty much gone, and Metal Gear is still going on. So kind of proves which one's better in the long run. Ugh, I got another E8 game. Now, I kind of do enjoy the Fight Night ones. I kind of enjoy the boxing. Not really too fantastical about the joystick moving, trying to punch. I just rather push a button. But again, picked it up cheap as hell. So yeah, why not? Another one of my loose titles, Grand Theft San Andreas. Again, what can you say? Brilliant game, fantastic. Been around for donkey's years. Same as the Grand Theft Auto 3. Yeah, so woohoo! Another one, Resident Evil 4. Now this is, I think this is the only game I actually have 2 copies of. My PS2 version and a GameCube version. Don't know which one. I think graphically this is better. Gameplay wise, I haven't played enough of the GameCube version. I was always a Sony boy when I was going through this period. So again, control wise, I still like this version because I'm so used to the control pad. But again, Resident Evil 4, that was another loose copy. Again, you can see the cover doesn't really fully match up. And again, Mercenaries 2. I enjoyed the first one. I had this one just playing through it for one of those fun little 5-minute blasts. Again, very much enjoyed. Another one of those loose games I had. So again, yeah. Alright, that's my PS2 lot. Now my next lot, I think I'm going to go, let's just do a few GameCube ones I picked up. Not the best in the world, but I got Tiger Woods. This is the 2003 version. Yeah, it's a golf game. I don't think they've really reinvented the wheel with any new version they keep on doing of these, but again, pick them cheap, so just to slowly build up your collection. Yeah, and this one was kind of fun to fire. I've just got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I found it in a thrift store. I haven't played it. Nice little cartoony graphics on it. Maybe fun. I don't know anything about it. So yeah. Right, next, that's Dreamcast. Now, Soul Calibur. I picked this up, I think it was around $12 from a retro game store I go to. Yeah, what can I say, it's a brilliant game. Brilliant fighter. I do actually play this quite often. Don't think I'm any good at it, but I enjoy it. So that's pretty much the main reason for these games. Really enjoy. Next up, Unreal Tournament. Now, I picked this up because I just saw it. It was like $8. Couldn't see, didn't really fancy anything else at the time. But put it in and started playing it. Yeah, it's not that great. It's I would find it's difficult to control, especially with the Dreamcast controller, when you've only got the one analog stick. But yeah, played it. Yeah, haven't picked it up since, to be honest. Next, got Sega Rally. Yep, Sega Rally. I think it's one of these the cheap Dreamcast games that you can get. Again, yeah, it's just a Sega Rally. I didn't really know too much about it. I played it like 2 or 3 times. Didn't really enjoy it that much, but yeah, it's a Dreamcast game, so trying to build up that collection. Alright, the next one. My N64. Now, N64 games are, a few of them are expensive, majority of them are around between $5 and $10. So, again, you can pick up an extraordinary amount, especially at the retro game stores. They've always got a good selection of N64 games. Because of the carts, they don't break, they don't hurt. Okay, next on it, I got Mace, the Dark Ages. Now, I remember having this game when it first originally came out in the N64. Probably not the best of the beat-em-ups that came out. The only reason I got this game is because when the N64 originally came out, I only had like 2 launch titles. It was Mario and Pilot Wings. And this came out a couple of weeks later, and I just picked it up because you just got to get some games for this system. So, yep, it's an okay fighter beat 'em up. I think it's only got like 8 characters. It showed off originally a bit of the power of the N64 when it first came out, so it was quite impressive for that. But it's been outdone several thousand times over. Speaking of beat 'em ups, Killer Instinct Gold. I really enjoyed the Super Nintendo version. Haven't played this one that much. But yeah, it's just Killer Instinct. Very much, again, enjoyed the first one, and this is more of an update. I haven't really played it, so yeah. And Star Fox 64. Probably the best Star Fox game. First time you get 3D battles. What can I say? It's Star Fox. So this one, yeah, definitely had this one when I originally started. So yeah, very good. Banjo-Kazooie, yep, probably again this is the what I would consider one of the Mario beaters. You can't really truly beat Mario 64. It was an innovator. It was brilliant at the start. Now this one just added to it. So much more depth to the actual character and playability. But yeah, Banjo-Kazooie. And of course, here we go, GoldenEye. Everybody's got to have it. It's probably the must-own of every single N64 collector, and pretty much anyone that's ever played a console will have probably played GoldenEye. I remember very much when I had this system, lots of friends, great death battles. Yeah, it's GoldenEye, and such great level design throughout. Probably one of the best games. It hasn't aged very well, but definitely I think this one, you got to have this. And Turok 2, again, this kind of showed off a bit more of the graphical power with the expansion pack. Yeah, playing it now, it's a bit sluggish, I must admit. So, but yeah, Turok 2. And it's another one of those games that you always had. It looked gorgeous on the N64. Wave Race 64. So again, just great little racer. Don't know why I really picked up Shadow Man. Trying to play it now on my HD TV. This is so dark. I can barely see it. I can't even play the game. So I need to kind of figure out some way of either brightening up the image on the screen. But it's I played it originally. I remember quite fondly playing it, but I don't remember too much about the actual the game itself. And this game, WWF Attitude, Never really into wrestling games, apart from Def Jam Vendetta. Really enjoyed that game on the PS2. This one, again, this is like $2. There's so many of them. Yeah, I played it a little bit. It said it was meant to be the best wrestling game. I don't know. I couldn't get into it, but I think everybody else really enjoys this one. Again, Excite Bike 64. Yeah, it's terrible. I'm not going to say much more. Star Wars: Shadow of the Empire. Again, gameplay wise, apart from the very first level, the actual third person shooting elements of it is really clunky. It's like trying to move a Lego brick around a maze. But yeah, again, you just had it. It was one of the first big Star Wars games that came out on the N64. So yep, there it is. Good. And Extreme G, another one of my guilty pleasures. Meant to be the Wipeout beta. Don't think it got there, but I really enjoy this game. Always have, always will. Just really enjoy that one. And next, I got a couple of original PlayStation games. I picked this one up, funny enough, yesterday at a garage sale. This is just $1. Very simple, NASCAR 99. Yeah, it's a NASCAR game. EA Sports. Yeah. And of course, Incredible Crisis. I have no idea about this game, but looked like fun. I got it at a thrift store again. Picked it up for I think it was $1. So yeah, that was. I don't know anything about this game. Haven't played it. Haven't even checked to see if it's worked. But also a friend gave me Crash Bandicoot. There you go. It was on a looser, so I leave it in here. I haven't got any cases for it yet, so there's that one. Then next, I randomly picked up a 360 game. I don't even own a 360, so I got BioShock again. You just go. The deal was there, so I just picked it up. So I will get the 360 at some point. Why not? Yeah, this franchise is still going strong. So again, I just picked this up. Very cool. Now a couple of Xbox titles. Crimson Sky, everybody told me I should get. It's not the best cover, a bit water stained, but the game works great. Played it just a couple hours, quite enjoyed. Yeah. And Project Gotham Racing 2. Again, this is one of your premiered racing titles on the Xbox. I don't think the franchise is still going on. I think it's been overtaken by another franchise. But yeah, I picked this up. Very simple racer. Yeah, I enjoyed that one as well. And this one I actually got off eBay because it was on every list of games you should own for the Xbox. Knights of the Old Republic. So far I played a little bit. I'm not the biggest RPG fan, I must admit, but this may, if I get into it a little bit more, may turn me. So let's see if that works. Again, this is at a garage sale I picked up yesterday, Mission Impossible. Operation Slaughter. Yeah, I haven't played it. Probably it's not going to rate very well, I don't think, in the end. But again, when you just find these games, you just pick them up randomly. And my last two, I have Tetris for the NES. Now this was in my guilty pleasures. Yeah, picked it up from a pawn shop. So yeah, now that was $1. Tetris for the NES, very cool. And this one, now this is a weird one. This is for the Philips CDI. I don't even have one of those, but I saw this at another thrift store. This is a very simple golf game. I think, yeah, I don't know why I saw it. I just picked it up and gotta have it. It's all part of the game collecting, so it's all there. Boxes in too bad condition. So yeah, but that's it. So right, Okay, I'm all up to date with everything I've got over the past, I think that's about 2 months worth of collecting there. Yeah, hopefully you're tuning in for the next Greenfly Gamer. Thank you.